Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are group 4 will presenting about income tax article 25. This presentation will be divided into 3 parts. First part will be presented by me, Arif Rahman Hakim, second part by Ayu Safitri, and third part by Aura Josiana. Okay, moving on. First part by me, Arif Rahman Hakim. Income tax article 25, or in Indonesia, pajak penghasilan artikel 25. Is a tax paid in installment. The goal is to ease the burden on taxpayer, considering that tax out must be paid within 1 year. This payment must be made in person and cannot be represented. There are two types of income tax article 25. First, certain entrepreneur individual taxpayer, or in Indonesia, wajib pajak orang pribadi pengusaha tertentu, in short OPPT. OPPT is the one who carry out the business of selling goods, both wholesale and retail as well as service, with one or more place of business. Income tax article 25 for OPPT is 0.75% multiplied by monthly turnover for each business place. Second type is individual taxpayer other than certain employers, or in Indonesia, wajib pajak orang pribadi selain pengusaha tertentu, in short OPSPT. OPSPT is independent worker or employees who don't have their own business. Income tax article 25 for OPSPT is taxable income or PKP multiplied by income tax rate 17 paragraph 1 letter of the income tax law 12 month. The income tax rate for 17 paragraph 1 letter of the income tax law is up to 50 million Indonesia rupiah is 5%. And then from 50 million rupiah to 215 million rupiah is 15%, and then 215 million rupiah to 500 million rupiah is 25%, and then above 500 million rupiah is 30%. The payment of income tax article 25 installment for corporate taxpayer namely is taxable income or PKP multiplied by 25% from the tariff article 17 paragraph 1 letter B of the income tax law.
Okay, hello, it's me Ayu Safitri, and now we are going to talk about calculation of income tax article 25. For calculation, the amount of PPH article 25 installment in the current year is calculated at the amount of the income tax payable last year, which is reduced by for article 21 according to the rate of article 17 paragraph 1 for NPWP owners, and additional 20% for those who don't have NPWP. For income tax paid or payable abroad, which may increase in accordance with Article 24, then divided by 12 or the total amount in the annual tax term. And Article 23, 15% based on dividend, interest, royalties, and gift, and 2% based on rent and other income and fees. Okay, now we are going to talk about payment deadline. The first one, income tax is paid on remitted by the 15th day of the following calendar month. For example, for the month of February 2014, installment of PPH 24 must be paid no later than March 15, 2014. And the second, taxpayers are obligated to submit a notification letter no later than 20 days after the end of the tax period in the form of the third sheet of tax payment. And now, a sanction of late payment of income tax article 25. If the tax payable is late in paying, the taxpayer will be charged interest of 2% per month. Calculate for the due date to the date of payment. For example, for February 2014, the taxpayer was late and only paid it on March 16th. In accordance with Article 9, Paragraph 2A of the KUP law, the taxpayer is subject to 2% interest.
Okay, I'm Aura. Now I will continue to explain how to pay Income Tax Article 25. First, you can do it directly. Come to the tax office. You need to prepare requirement for paying Article 25 tax installments, such as in Indonesian we call it Surat Setoran Pajak or SSP, and also the supporting document. SSP is an important proof of payment in which state the revenue transaction number, or in Indonesian we call it Nomor Transaksi Penerimaan Negara or NTPN. NTPN itself is the number listed on the proof of state revenue issued through the state revenue module. If the Income Tax Article 25 payment has been complete, the taxpayer can report the tax to the tax office. For reporting, the deadline is until 20 days of the following month. And you can pay with the tax Ebilling. Meanwhile, online tax payment and reporting can also be done using the Ebilling method, which is certainly easier. All you have to do is log into your account in DGP Online account and click e-billing, select fill in SSE with tax type 41125 for PPH Article 25. For the deposit type, choose 100 for periodic or monthly deposit, or choose 200 for 1-year deposit. Meanwhile, for the annual tax return, you can fill in according to the tax year. For example, 2018. Enter the deposit amount and then click Save. Then you will get an Ebilling code. You can continue to pay via teller, ATM, or internet banking. Okay, now we continue to discuss the example of calculation PPH Article 25. The amount of Mr. Purnama income tax payable in accordance with 2014 annual income tax return is 50 million rupiah. Then the amount of Mr. Purnama tax credit in 2014 is 21,500,000 rupiah. With the following details: Income tax Article 21, the amount is 10 million rupiah, and Income tax Article 22, the amount is 5 million rupiah. Income tax Article 23, the amount is 3 million rupiah, and Income tax Article 24, the amount is 3,500,000 rupiah. The question is how much the installment of PPH Article 25 for Mr. Purnama for years 2015. To answer this, you need to deduct income tax payable in 2014 with the total credit tax. The income tax payable is 50 million rupiah minus the total credit tax that stayed in the question is 21,500,000 rupiah. And the amount will be 28,500,000 rupiah. After we get this amount, we divide it with 12, and then we get 2,375,000 rupiah. So Mr. Purnama must pay Article 25 installment in each month in 2015, starting from the March period, in amount 2,375,000 rupiah. Okay, that's all. Thank you. I'm sorry if I made a mistake, and thanks for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.